In the digital age, the need for swift and effective collaboration is greater than ever. Today's digital employees deliver the best results in a productive environment, supported by collaboration tools that enable seamless switching between devices and technologies. Communication has changed considerably over the past decade. Since fixed telephony and fax, we've evolved via mobile and email to chat, video, and social media. Count how many different communication channels you use personally. It is no longer just email and SMS, but also WhatsApp.
They're using different channels to interact with brands and switching between them throughout the customer journey. As a result, many corporates are starting to look at how well their customer interactions match up to expectations. It's no longer about simply fixing faults and making improvements. More personalized and more complete experiences that surprise and delight them. The interaction becomes more memorable and helpful by creating a recap, one which is visually appealing and personalized. These recaps are sent directly to customers and accessed.
This can be done through the video cameras on a customer's smartphone, and it enables service teams to provide richer support. This typically leads to faster and more accurate problem resolution, and therefore, drastically improves the experience into one which is positive for the customer. The latest generation of customer relation management systems provide the capability to bring data together from various channels. This enables customers receive a consistent experience when doing so. Others depending on customer preference or changing circumstances.
A good example of this is how service companies often need to visit customer homes. This can become a tricky balance between providing flexibility to customers and opening up your business to costly inefficiencies. Visiting customer homes in order to install or repair, for example, is traditionally carried out through whole or half-day appointments, or at best a time slot may be given on the day, even though the actual delivery or repair may take minutes to carry out. For customers, having to commit this much time is frustrating and disruptive.
Organizations can improve on this experience by creating more accurate, shorter appointments that are tailored to the specific task. This can be done through analyzing demand and supply configurations and proactively visualizing the new service model, taking into account constraints such as travel and delays to validate the desired customer experience. Machines can also be used to provide support for human advisors when interacting with customers. For example, providing background information about the customer or summarizing a recent conversation.
So creating a powerful and memorable experience becomes more challenging when you need to offer a whole range of digital contact channels, whilst keeping your costs under control. By uncovering the details of customer interactions, we discover what people need for a brilliant experience. We'll work with you to determine the best channels, tools, processes, and partners to deliver it. Much of what this surgeon shares are unreliable before and after images, engineered to elevate the results they're promoting and among aesthetics accounts on social media.
No human celebrating a first birthday is as verbose, knowledgeable, or prone to fabrication as ChatGPT, which is blowing out its first candle as I type these words. Of course, OpenAI's game-changing large language model was precocious at birth, tumbling into civilization's ongoing conversation like an uninvited guest busting into a dinner party and instantly commanding the room. There are exceptions. Any account that was set up for you through your work, school, or other organization won't be automatically deleted. The policy only applies to personal accounts.
Google says it's deleting inactive accounts as a security measure. Abandoned accounts are more vulnerable to malicious threats, such as spam, phishing scams, and account hijacking. If an account hasn't been used for an extended period of time, it is more likely to be compromised. This is because forgotten or unattended accounts often rely on old or reused passwords that may have been compromised, haven't had two-factor authentication set up, and receive fewer security checks by the user, the policy update. This is determined based on each product's inactivity policies.
In a realm where memes and mysteries converge, and the ordinary is transformed into the extraordinary by the powers of capitalism and two-day shipping, I offer you a tale. It's a tale not of the usual gift suggestions, no, it's a list far more peculiar, curated from the strangest bowels of the internet, where the lines between genius and madness blur into a chaotic, delightful melange. A list of odd and eccentric treasures, the kind that will have your recipients marveling, but perhaps questioning your sanity, as they revel in the absurdity of your offerings.
Analysis indicates that OpenAI's custom chatbots can be manipulated to leak their training data and other private information. Funding for the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention gun violence research is at risk as Republicans quietly work to strip support. Palmer Luckey's autonomous drone company Anduril is exploring innovations in jet power and artificial intelligence to enhance these combat-shifting devices for better or worse. Prime Minister Narendra Modi a critical advantage with elections looming in the country.